A lot of people while camping, they'll roast marshmallows or hot dogs, but you want a delicacy? Try this right here. Back at the thrift store here today, all the green and blue tags are half off and all the yellow tags are $1. So I found this one, PK, some weird foreign film, for $1, all regions. Pretty interesting there. No idea what this is. The MacGyver is $1.50. I'll think about that one. I might buy it to watch. But even at $1.50, that's not one you can really resell and make any money. They have other ones here. Like this workout one is $5. I already looked at it though and it's a little scratched. Maybe I'll come back when it's $1, and if it's still there I'll buy that. You can resell those for a little bit of money. They had this one, In Dreams. Pretty cool. I think I'll skip it. I'm pretty sure I've already owned this, but just never got around to watching it. We have this. So that's a yellow tag, so that's $1. 100 movies for $1. A penny a movie. They have this Indiana Jones box set, so half price, $1.50. But it has one of the wrong movies in there. They have more DVDs over here, and they're in these bags, and I really hate how they do that. Because if I'm gonna buy a DVD, I'm gonna open it first to make sure it's not scratched. I guess they think this stops people from stealing them. Because, you know, a piece of paper stapled to a bag, that's the ultimate form of security. It's also a huge waste of space. All this over here for what, maybe like 35 DVDs? When if you had shelves, this could hold like 2,000 of them. They have this weird thing here, which is a combination of CDs and DVDs. Looks like it's a TV show and an audio book mixed in one. Kind of strange. They have these Agatha Christie hardcover books. They're $2 each. They sell between 7 and 12, so not really worth buying, but hopefully they're here when they're half price. So got the 3 things for $4. They charged me $2 for this because apparently audio books cost more than DVDs do. It's kind of silly, but whatever. Also have the Dr. Sleep, which I bought a few weeks back. Finally getting around to reading it. It's great so far. I also highly recommend the movie. I think that Dr. Sleep is one of the better Stephen King horror adaptations. It's a sequel to The Shining, which is also excellent. I actually prefer the movie to the book in that case. At a different store, they have a bunch of Dean Koontz books, including Watchers, which is probably his best book. Highly recommend that one. Also, they have this, The Road. Recommend that too. And wow, look at this. Mad Dog Predator Sound Accelerator. For the PC. You'll be gaming with power with this one. So $4.99, blue is half price, $2.50. I'll grab this. They have all these Star Trek VHS, which seem cool, but then you realize they're not worth anything, and they take up way too much space. They actually have some good cassettes. Hopefully this one does them 3 for $1. I'll have to check. David Bowie. Doors. Couple Robert Plant. Classic, yes. Yes, and Tupac. So it says here cassettes, $49, 3 for $99. Hopefully they accept the penciled in price. So for $13.26, got all the cassettes right here. And the Mad Dog sound card. I'm gonna be able to update my Dell, finally be able to play Half-Life. I've heard a lot of good things. Speaking of Mad Dogs, hi doggies! Hi! At Savers right now, which is usually overpriced, but The Sopranos complete seasons for $2.99 aren't too bad. What's funny is they have the complete first season on VHS, and that's $5.99. So more for the VHS than for the DVD. They have Ghost Ship on VHS, which is subtitled in Spanish. They also got Papa Genial. So it's a week later back at the thrift store. I go to a decent amount of thrift stores, but usually don't record because I usually don't find anything. But today I found some interesting things. We got Tomb Raider, Xbox 360. The case is smashed, so I'm gonna skip that one, but that's a fun game if you've never played it. Definitely recommend grabbing that if you want to check it out. Found this one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. White tag, which means it's half price, so for $1.50 I think I'll grab this one. I said before I don't like how they're in these bags, so I'm definitely going to ask to open it before I buy it to make sure it's not scratched. I actually like this movie more than most people. A lot of people hate it. I thought it was pretty good at the time when I saw it. I found this New Oxford Anointed Bible, leather. Now they charge $1 for soft cover and $2 for hardcover. This is kind of in between. Not sure how much they'll charge, but it is half price. Also found these right here. I'm not going to grab them, but the Simpsons box sets, those are $2.99. That's a great deal. Sometimes on these box sets they set them for different prices, like Red Skelton, $3.99. No one's ever going to buy this. Simpsons, $2.99. That's a good deal. I just already own those. Jeff Foxworthy, I thought maybe this would have value. It doesn't, but some shows like that do. For instance, like Titus, for some reason, is worth a lot of money. Got the Madden. Now most Madden games aren't worth anything, but because this is the collector's edition, comes with the game and the extra head coach game. I think that's why people want this one, because it comes with the head coach. For a second I was really excited to find this, A Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy XIV. But that's an online game, so if you don't pay for the online service, the disc is worthless. And I don't even know if they still have the PS3 server up anymore. Also found this Fletch cassette tape soundtrack. I love finding somewhat obscure cassette tapes. It's just cool to me. Yeah. The reason I'm grabbing the Bible isn't because I'm a huge Jesus fanboy, but because it does have some resale value. You can resell old boom boxes. Small ones like this aren't worth quite as much. Still pretty cool, but not worth $19.99. They have Storm of the Century. I'm a big Stephen King fan, but this isn't a novel, it's a screenplay. So I've already seen the movie, so I don't think I have to read this because it's probably the same exact thing, what I already watched. At least when you read a novel of a movie you've already seen, it's going to be a little different. So I'm going to pass on Storm of the Century. Sorry, Stephen. Not that he cares if I buy his used book or not. They still have these books right here, but they're not half priced yet. So these have a black mark on them, which seemed a little weird because they don't usually use a black sticker, so I asked. And black actually means white because white wouldn't show up. So these are half price, so I will grab all these. Spent 13 bucks, did get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning DVD, it was in good shape. And got the books, have the black mark. As it turns out, black is the same as white. That's great, we're living in perfect harmony. At the Salvation Army, they have 3 ninjas. I've been meaning to see that, but I'll wait until I find a non-bootleg version. You can tell it's bootleg because of how faded the cover is. And how it has that tab still on the tape right there. Bare Naked Ladies. The album cover looks like something a local band would put out, not someone on a major label. At Taco Bell today, my name will be Clog. That's me, thank you. So yeah, it's me, Clog here, not named after what happens to the sink, I'm named after the shoe. I dedicate these tacos to Norm Macdonald, who probably also liked tacos. So I made a video a month or two ago about a closing booth at an antique mall, and I bought a bunch of DVDs on clearance, and I mentioned how the owner, he used to own a place back in the day called Music Magic. Well, so since that place closed, the owner took those DVDs and brought them to the new Music Magic. So this is really cool. Hopefully they have some good stuff. They got a whole mess of stuff here. Wowie zowie. Huh.
Yeah.
The DVD has a winter jacket. Here's some movies I considered, but I'm gonna pass on. So I got some pretty good stuff. I spent $20. I got the Nirvana Unplugged in New York DVD. Awesome live performance, obviously, we all know that. The Sure Thing, I've been meaning to see this for a while. I actually found it new and sealed before, but it was worth $25 and I couldn't justify opening it and wasting the 25 bucks. But for $2, I'll gladly pop that one in. Pelts, part of the Masters of Horror, and the Masters of Horror are very, very good for the most part. This is a really good episode directed by Dario Argento. I remember it being very, very gory. I was very happy to find this. Mutant Hunt. Looks like good cheesy fun. He basically threw this one in for free, Watership Down, disc only. I saw that years ago. I wanted to see it because it seemed weird that it was like a kid's cartoon, but it was like violent. I don't really remember it being that memorable as far as that goes, but we'll give it another shot. Hell yeah. If your vehicle is really loud, it means that you're really cool. We got Stiff Little Fingers, recommended by Darlene from Roseanne, so I'll give it a shot. Stiff Little Fingers. David Bowie. You gotta love David Bowie. We got this one here, Joey from DOA. I can't say the name of this book. I'll get in big trouble. We got this Indigo Girls, Strange Fire, new and sealed CD. Got Guns N' Roses, new and sealed, The Spaghetti Incident. Kind of a weird album, obviously. Guns N' Roses were on top of the world, and then they released this and kind of confused everybody. I think most people didn't realize it was a cover album. We also got this Rick James Bustin' Out new CD. So it did pretty good at this place. I'm so glad Music Magic is back. It was a staple of my childhood, young adulthood, and that's really cool to see it back in business. At another Salvation Army, some more Star Trek tapes. A lot of these are brand new, but not worth buying. WWF Aggression CD, rap versions of the official WWF Superstar themes. Definitely have to listen to this. But that's it for today, guys. Didn't find too much, but did okay. And last week was better. But thanks for watching. See you soon. Toodaloo.